The Pacific Rim franchise is officially expanding once again, this time with a live-action series. Legendary and Warner Brothers are teaming up to bring this ambitious project to life, reigniting the excitement that fans have long cherished. Surprisingly, drafts of the script and early concept work date back to 2017, but it's only now that producers have decided to move forward with an adaptation. Positioned as a prequel, the upcoming series is poised to become one of the most expensive exclusives on Max, aiming to set a new standard for epic television. At the helm of the show is Eric Heiserer, renowned for his Oscar-nominated screenplay for Denis Villeneuve's Arrival and his role as showrunner for Netflix's Shadow and Bone. For now, Heiserer is channeling all his creative energy into Pacific Rim. Legendary television president Jason Clodfelter has expressed immense confidence in Heiserer, lauding him as a uniquely talented and versatile storyteller whose projects consistently resonate with audiences and critics alike. The series is already deep into development, with anticipation steadily building. Set a decade before the events of the first movie, the plot promises to explore uncharted territory in the Pacific Rim universe. Audiences will witness the origins of the breaches at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean and experience the terrifying first hours of the kaiju invasion. The story will delve into the rationale behind humanity's decision to greenlight the Jaeger program. The series will also chronicle humanity's initial encounters with the kaiju, revealing the primitive methods devised to fight them before Jaegers became the symbols of resistance. As a prequel, the show has the potential to address lingering questions and untapped mysteries in the franchise. Interestingly, when Guillermo del Toro first introduced Pacific Rim, he envisioned a sprawling trilogy. His plan included unveiling the origin of the invasion in the second installment and culminating in an epic third film set in the Antiverse, the alien dimension from which the kaiju emerged. However, Warner's in a move that left fans scratching their heads sidelined del Toro's vision. Instead, they handed the sequel reins to Steven DeKnight, whose take on the franchise marked a sharp departure from del Toro's meticulously crafted roadmap. The ending of Uprising left viewers with a tantalizing cliffhanger, clearly setting the stage for a third part. If a full-length prequel ever makes it to theaters, it's likely to feature humanity's final battle with the kaiju in the Antiverse. Uprising's conclusion introduced the idea of the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps launching a direct assault on the precursors in their own dimension, a high-stakes mission to avert another catastrophic invasion. Rumors suggest the story could expand the kaiju mythology, delving into their language, social hierarchy, and even the existence of their kings who command others through psychological dominance. Steven DeKnight has previously shared his ambitious vision for the franchise's future. During the production, his team tossed around ideas for a third installment, resulting in several script drafts that outlined a rough framework for the next chapter. These drafts teased an expansive narrative, but as it stands, they're gathering dust. The reality is that these plans are more likely to be shelved or outright canceled. Studios appear to be shifting focus to the upcoming prequel series, and frankly, that might be the smarter move. With Eric Heiser steering the project, the prequel looks promising. His track record suggests the franchise is in capable hands. If Pacific Rim is to truly recapture its magic, it must return to the gritty, immersive visual style that Guillermo del Toro so masterfully crafted in the original. The missteps of Uprising serve as a cautionary tale. The franchise faltered when it strayed too far from the grounded realism and coherent world-building of the first movie. Box office numbers and fan reviews have made one thing abundantly clear. Staying faithful to the tone, logic, and aesthetic of del Toro's vision is key to success. The prequel has the potential to rejuvenate the franchise, but only if it avoids the pitfalls of flashy superficiality. The kaiju must once again feel like existential threats, and the Jaegers need to reclaim their role as humanity's last resort weapons, not oversized action figures. There's also the delicate matter of how much influence del Toro's original tone will have on the show. Winning back the fanbase will require a return to the visceral tension and naturalistic style of the first part. Casting will be another crucial factor, especially if younger versions of iconic characters like Stacker Pentecost appear. Idris Elba's portrayal of Pentecost in 2013 remains iconic. So whoever steps into the role will face immense pressure to deliver a performance that feels authentic rather than hollow. As for Guillermo del Toro himself, his involvement in the prequel hasn't been officially confirmed. However, it's hard to imagine him staying completely detached from a universe he's so painstakingly built. A producer credit or advisory role seems likely, and while his input could elevate the project, it also risks creating tension with a new creative team. Whether his participation will be a blessing or a misstep remains to be seen, but all eyes will be on the first season to set the tone for this new chapter in the Pacific Rim saga. If nothing else, one thing is certain: fans are eager for a series that respects the franchise's roots while exploring new territory. Now it's up to the studios and creators to deliver. Subscribe,